Hi Taurus, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading. I hope you're doing well. I want to take a second to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every single Taurus out there. So guys, take what resonates for you and leave the rest for someone else. Remember, the energies can reverse. So if it's resonating, Taurus, you get in where you fit in, but don't force yourself into a reading that's not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Taurus? Taurus. All right, Taurus. You are starting out with the Chariot. You have the Knight of Cups. And you have the Three of Cups. So, Taurus, you're trying to figure out what direction you need to go. You don't want to go by yourself, though, and you are taking some forward movement, but you're kind of at a crossroads, and this is with regard to love. There's almost this view that you have of feelings and emotions that, you know, that any direction you take could be a little bit hazardous, could be a little bit dangerous, but yet you're still reaching for it. You're either waiting for an offer of love or you're giving an offer of love. With the Three of Cups, this is the energy of, you know, possibly a reunion. You might be offering a reconciliation with somebody. You're trying to figure out how to go about that. Or this could be, you know, you going out with friends or even family, but it's an energy of you know, feeling happy, you know, looking at either a love offer that's coming your way or that you're giving. But there's still this little sense of, oh, could, you know, if it doesn't go right, it's going to be a little bit hazardous. So let me see who's in your energy. Show me who's in Taurus energy, please. Yeah, I definitely feel like you're at some sort of a crossroads in your life. You might be dealing with a Virgo. Show me who's in Taurus energy. All right, so the person in your energy has the Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ace of Swords in the reverse. So this is somebody who is very quiet, very reserved. You might not even be talking with this person. This could be what you're trying to figure out, how to come towards this person or how to talk to this person. This is somebody who I do feel like they are in a little bit of a loner type of mode right now. I don't really see them going out. I don't see them, you know, really like being surrounded like by a lot of people. It's this energy of them being in solitude, thinking, trying to find their balance, working through issues, looking for answers here. Almost like they're taking a break, taking a rest. Now, this is somebody who does want to move things in a positive direction, and it does look like things are going to be moving in their favor. However, they're unaware of this. With the Ace of Swords here in the reverse, they're lacking clarity, which is why they're kind of pulled back. They're trying to figure out, how in the world am I going to move things into a better energy in my life? How am I going to experience the good karma? I've done good in my life. Why am I not getting that good karma? But in fact, they actually are, and things are moving in their favor, but they're unaware of it. I do feel like this is somebody that you're not currently in contact with. Show me the energy between Taurus and this person. Yeah, the World. Something here has closed out, so a new chapter can begin. You're trying to figure out how to approach this person, Taurus, and they're trying to figure out what it is they actually want here. But both of you are agreeing that whatever has occurred between the two of you, that is closing out so something new can begin. There's this idea of dipping into the emotional aspects again. Let me see. Show me what's affecting this connection. The Four of Cups. You can't see the forest for the trees, is what I'm hearing. Four of Cups. This is looking so deeply at the past that you can't see what's being offered. And you both feel that way, but you both feel that way about the other person. Yeah, you're wondering, this could become a missed opportunity here. But I don't think either of you want that. Let me see. Show me the outcome. Show me the outcome for Taurus. Show me the outcome for Taurus. You're looking deeply at the past and you're missing something here. And this person they're feeling disrespected. They're feeling like, I tried to offer my love to Taurus and Taurus couldn't see it, because Taurus could have been looking at third-party energy or was just out partying. But regardless, you know, Taurus couldn't see what I was offering. And so now I have to move my life forward. Let me see. In your outcome, we have the Seven of Cups in the reverse. Looking at all the options, but realizing that not every option that you have is going to be, you know, in your best interest. And kind of narrowing those options down, trying to figure out what's the best choice. It's making a choice, basically. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Swords in the reverse. That's underlying energy. And that does indicate, again, a lack of communication. And also it indicates not really knowing what is the best way to handle things or the best direction to go. So let's clarify your reading, because I feel like you're going to get the clarity that you need. You both are looking for that clarity, and it's coming, because I see it in the outcome. There's been a lot of confusion in this connection, and that's fixing to clear up by the end of this reading. So show me the Chariot. You may have tried to move away from this person at some point. All right, so we have this Seven of Swords reversed. We have the Eight of Cups reversed, and we have the Strength card. So that's having the courage, or finding the courage and the strength to return after deception. So this is showing that there was deception, there was lying, cheating, stealing of some sort. But right now, Taurus, you're looking, you know, trying to find the courage and the strength to return in order to bring this love offer. And it feels risky to you. You want to close out this chapter in your life and start something fresh. Let me see the Knight of Cups. Show me the Knight of Cups for Taurus. All right, Seven of Wands and the Page of Swords. So you're checking to see if this person is receptive, if they're open to any kind of, you know, connection with you. You may feel very conflicted about whether or not you should reach out to this person. Yeah, we have the Page of Swords in the reverse here. So you go back and forth in your mind. There's a lot of conflict. On the one hand, you love this person, Taurus, and you want to fight for them, but you may even have close friends or family that are saying, hey, you know what, I don't know if that's a good idea. And you might be trying to kind of look at this person's social media, look at what's going on with them, see if they have somebody new. Is there competition? It feels risky for you to reach out to this person. So you're kind of trying to figure out if that's going to be in your best interest, or is it just going to create conflict? So let me see the Three of Cups. Some of you could have been involved with somebody new. If so, that ended. It ended in conflict, and you're putting that behind you. Me the Three of Cups. All right, we have the Queen of Cups and we have the Nine of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, be careful that you're not leaning into any kind of codependent energy here, because you do have other choices, Taurus. So be careful with that, because I am seeing somebody that has some codependency issues. Now, I also see that, well, this person that was in your energy was looking at the past or looking at possibly third parties. You were sitting over here loving them. You have felt a deep sense of loss. Somebody has been going out. It's not, whoever it was, there was this deception. That deception's out in the open. It does look like there's been some third party energy that's here. Yeah, there was conflict over, and I don't feel like it was you that had this new person. I feel like you discovered that this person that you're involved with had somebody else in their energy. Now, it could be on Taurus side, so just take it as it resonates, but there was definitely deception. There was definitely a sense of conflict. There were lies or lies of omission, and it had to do with love. So there was a loss. We see a loss. We see that loss being connected to either partying, going out, or possibly partying with a third party. But at the end of it all, we see that you still have deep emotions for this person. But you've had to shut those emotions down quite a bit because of the deep loss that you've felt. And you also don't want to be alone. You don't want to be without this person. Let's look at their energy. Show me the Hermit for the person in Taurus energy. I feel like this person doesn't speak a lot. They're very quiet. They're very, they keep to themselves. The Lovers in reverse and the Hierophant reversed. Okay, so yeah, they're saying that you are the one who had choices, Taurus. This person is saying, I have to think about this. I don't really want to talk right now. I need to find the answers. You know, I feel like Taurus had options and Taurus chose someone over me. So that's why they're being silent here. They feel that you had somebody, that you had a choice in love and you chose someone over them. So I do see the ending of this connection now. I did not see it necessarily in your energy. I saw loss, but I didn't see the ending of it. I see you trying to find the courage and the strength to move towards this person. Again, the Hermit. Wow. Now, you might be dealing with a Scorpio, a Virgo, or another Taurus, or a Gemini. But yeah, this person is trying to move their life forward. They're trying to figure out how to do that in the face of secrets that were exposed. And there were definitely secrets that were exposed. They just want to move on with their life, and they're trying to figure out how to do that. So I do feel this person felt disrespected. As the picture grows more clear, it's obvious to me that this person feels, Taurus, that you were not on the up and up with them. However, I do feel that you love this person. Yeah. So they're trying to figure out how to move forward and how to deal with everything that has taken place. And can they move forward with you after everything that's been exposed? Again, I'm getting the energy of somebody that is very quiet, they don't mingle a lot. They're not a partier. Show me, they may even come across as being very mysterious. For some of you, this person could be a tarot reader. And if they are, they might be a little bit new to reading tarot because they're doubting themselves. Ace of Swords reverse. Show me. Ace of Cups reversed. Three of Cups and the Two of Cups. Yeah, so you both have the Three of Cups. So this person is going back and forth in their mind. They don't know whether or not they should just let this end and move on to other options, other choices, or if they should reconcile. They want this connection. They have feelings for you. They love you. But there's also this energy of trying to decide what's in their best interest. Are the two of you going to be on the same page? Do you love them? Is it, you know, is it going to be a good relationship, or is it just going to lead back to the same place where it was? And I will tell you that this person feels depleted, emotionally depleted, and it is in relation to third-party energy. They just want to be happy. They want love in their life, but they don't know if this relationship is for them. So let's look at the energy between Taurus and this person. Show me the energy between Taurus and this person. All right, so we have the Knight of Cups reversed. Interesting. You have it in the upright here. We have the Star card, and then we have the Nine of Swords reversed. So the energy that's between the two of you right now is that each of you are healing, okay? You're each trying to get your balance back. You're over here wanting to, you know, bring in this offer of love, but like I said, Taurus, you view it as risky. I feel like you're trying to find the courage, the strength to bring forward that, to basically come in and say, hey, I love you. But there's been a lot of difficulty between the two of you, and I feel like you're checking to see if this person has moved on or not. Now, in their energy, this is somebody who was deeply hurt by this. They are holding you responsible for that hurt, and they just want to close that out and to move forward. They're tired of the sleepless nights. They're tired of the anxiety. They're tired of wondering, you know, what is going on with you, what it is that they need to do. So, and why this ended, why Taurus did the things that they did. So they're trying to heal their energy, and their inclination has been to close this out. They've gone silent. They may have even ghosted you. And I do feel like this is somebody who is trying to move on with their life. Let me see the Four of Cups. Show me what's affecting this connection, please. I'm getting that third-party energy again. Yeah, Three of Swords reversed and the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So what's affecting the connection is basically the past. It's the past. There's a history here in the past that this person was deeply hurt by secrets that came out. This person is trying to figure out how to heal themselves and to move forward. They felt disrespected. This person felt like they were offering their emotions, their love to you, and all you could do was to look at third-party energy or something here from the past, and it kept you from moving forward. So even though you wanted to bring in these feelings and these emotions with, you know, to this person, you really did, and I can see it because you do have feelings. You actually love this person a lot. You didn't move forward. You stayed stuck in that energy of the past. And so it looks as if the love offer never got delivered. It never got past that. You stayed stuck in the past and just were watching this person and trying to figure out what was going on with them. Let me see. Show me the outcome. Show me the outcome. Thank you. All right, we have the Page of Cups in the reverse. We have the Fool. We have the Emperor, Aries energy. And we have the Five of Pentacles. I definitely see that you're overcoming that energy. Yeah. If there was anybody, whoever this third-party energy was, that ended. That ended for sure. You actually really do love this person. And so I see that in your energy, you're realizing that not every option you have is really going to be good for you. It's not going to be healthy for you. There was outside interference in this connection, and it caused a lot of distraction, and it caused a lot of confusion. But in the outcome, I see you taking control of the situation And even though it feels risky, I see you coming forward and basically declaring your feelings, your emotions to this person because you just don't want to lose them. And you know that you're losing them. You see that they are moving forward. That wheel of fortune is turning now in their favor. And it looks like you caught them at just the moment where they were at this crossroads of whether or not to, you know, start something new with someone else, to accept this ending. Because I will tell you, there's somebody else that's interested in your person. And you don't want, I don't know if you saw that. You may have seen that. So now, you know, I do see a reconciliation, and I see it coming from you, Taurus. I see you basically taking that risk that you were so hesitant to take, and you declare your feelings for this person. You don't want to lose them. And so I do see that they are looking at that, and I do see a reconciliation. There's 2 cards of reconciliation because this person does feel that you're a soulmate. And along with 2 cards of reconciliation on their side, 1 card of reconciliation on your side, we have the Fool here, which is that new beginning. So yeah, this is coming together. But I think you're reaching out to this person just in the nick of time. I really do, because they do have other options, but they will choose you over anyone else, as long as you're not staying stuck in the old energy or in third-party energy. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. That's underlying energy, and that does indicate a deep feeling of loss. It also indicates to me, Taurus, that because this is earth energy, it indicates a lack of stability, and it indicates that you need to be really kinder to yourself, that you need to kind of do a little bit of self-care, focus on yourself, your home, you know, your money, and really kind of shore up your own stability here, which I do feel like a lot of you are doing. Some of you guys are business owners, and you actually are in a business that you do love, and your money may not have been going the way you wanted it to, but it's almost like you're getting a rejuvenation even of that. So, and it's going to come from your own hand. Yeah, it is. So I do feel like you're going to take the initiative here. You're going to reach out to this person, and it does appear to be just in the nick of time. So let me pull an oracle card for you, Taurus. Now, you could very well be on the other side of this. If, you know, you feel like your energy is the other person, then get in where you fit in. Pulling for Taurus. All right, Taurus, you have time to go. The sun sets and rises each day, and it's the same with the avenues in your life. See the beauty within each sunset in your life, and know that the sun will also rise again tomorrow. Endings are merely the start of a new beginning, and we are with you through each phase and cycle. Now remember, the energy between you and this person, Taurus, is the world. So there's an old cycle that's closing out, so this new cycle can begin, and I do feel like that's happening for you. So Spirit says it's time to go, so take the initiative. All right, I hope that this has been helpful. If you have resonated with this reading, Taurus, hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. Hype the video if you get the opportunity. And until I see you in your next reading, Taurus, know that you are loved, and namaste.